Okay kids, sit down. It's time for your lesson. Time to learn about statistics. In case you were guessing, we're going to conduct an observational study, so grab your pencils and get out your TI-84, buddy.
You might think it's just statistics, but it's about to get crazy. If you try and replicate these results, the outcome will be a little hazy. You might think by empirical rule that I'm in the first standard deviation, but if you put me on a scale, you'll start to doubt your method of randomization. I was chosen for a reason outside the first 68, so if you include me on your graphs, you'll be skewed far right, just don't hate.
This battle is no contest like a machine gun versus piano wire. Watch me rise to the top while they get pushed aside like an outline. My rhymes are prosperous while theirs are blight. Even when I'm rapping average, they're still skewed right.
His palms are sweaty. To learn the stat, he is ready, but you must never forget it. This random sample will get out of hand if you let it. A set of data permit you pick randomly. Even if you have a set out to infinity, it doesn't matter. There is no order to it. That's why it's called random, son. So just go ahead and do it.
My curves are hardly normal, but my rule is empirical. The stuff you're calculating has no point, like it's spherical. That's only half the story, son. You need to get the whole scoop. They gave you a placebo like you're in the control group.
My rhyme and flow act as a machine. As they pick apart these fools, no one can intervene. My crazy lyrics will own these cats like an 18th century aristocrat. Soon they'll get dried up like a farmer in the Dust Bowl, while I'm here sipping wine like a villain direct control.
It's like a double-blind experiment, you don't know what's coming. If you try and skew results, I will send your ass running. It's called bias, I won't have it, no matter how religiously pious. You can't ever win, the best you can hope is to tie us.
B-L-O-C-K, this concept is pretty okay. That will break you down like radioactive decay. When you've had enough and you don't want to stay, I will put you in a group and label it A. Okay, let me try to explain. Statistics might be a little much for your little brain, but listen, this group I will put you and you cannot split. But if you ask me, I think it's pretty legit.
I completely stand out like black in the field of white. They get lost in jumble like wheat in the field of rye. Look as they veer off into different crowds. To analyze a piece is just baffling. To completely get it right is slim to none, but it's cheap to get done. And that's what you call cluster sampling.
Statistics goes hard, and that's no exaggeration. I'm chilling up in the third standard deviation. That's genius level, son, so yeah, you can't even try this. If I picked you in my sample, that would be selection bias.
Okay, let me introduce you to the real game. In this game, you select from an ordered sampling frame. If you don't know about equal probability, yeah, you're pretty lame. But not to worry, I think you won't be sorry when I teach you about the sampling, the systematic rambling with K. You have the sampling interval. Okay, son, how far are you ready to go down the rabbit hole? Big N is the population size, small n, you might just win a prize. And we put it all together, you get K equals N over N. If you give me some time, we'll do this shit again.
Scared, almost pressured, that will invoke a response bias. If you don't believe me feeling lucky, go ahead and just try us. I'll split you into groups because my sampling is stratified. You try and get on my level, but your access is denied.
The rap may be coming to an end, but the impact still keeps going. The river of rhyme may have stopped for them, but mine keeps on flowing. Actually seems pretty quiet over there. Would you care to discuss? Oh, nothing? Well, congratulations, you're now part of a non-response bias.